Welcome to the 10 hours of loot from KBD. I hope you guys enjoy. Here's the mid-level loadout I used to make this video. I'm going to be talking about it more here in a second. Before we get started, guys, I do want to say that this is not a good money-making method. You will not make enough money for it to justify like the risk and the amount of time you're putting into killing KBD. So overall, I would just do this whenever you have friends. Like I was talking in Skype and stuff like that. I was live streaming, so it was a lot of fun without the KBD part. And with the KBD part, it was just a little bit of extra money and stuff like that. So do something that will entertain you and then have this be an addition to whatever you're doing. This is not fun. This is not good money. And if you get lucky enough to get the Visage, congratulations, but it's going to be incredibly rare. So make sure you guys know that going in. So for the stats, I had 80 range, 75 defense, 80 HP, and 52 prayer. The higher the range, the more you hit, so the faster the kills and more money made. And then, you know, the higher your defense, the less you get hit, so the less food you use and the less you have to bank. The less you bank, the more money you make because, well, you just get more time to kill the KBD, you know? Now let's move on into my inventory setup. I had one ranging potion, one super defense potion, one super anti-poison potion, and one extended anti-fire potion. And then the rest was pizzas. Although, if you are duoing with 75 range each or higher, think about bringing a looting bag. My partner had one and we were able to bank a lot less. And then finally, let's move on to my worn gear. You don't have to do like as well as me. I mean, just make sure you're wearing good gear and don't make fun of me too bad. I was and still am quite poor. First, the Armadillo helm, and the best ranging helm I could afford was the Armadillo helm. I just really couldn't afford anything else. There's really not too much better though, but I don't know. I had the Avas and the anti-dragon shield, obviously. I used runite bolts, which were only 170 each. They're much cheaper, I think, and then also, I don't know if they're better or not as good as the ruby and diamond bolts enchanted, but I think they're just as good. I don't know. But they are way cheaper, so they're worth it. I wore full black d'hide, you know, the black d'hide chaps, body, and van braces, and then the snakeskin boots. I wore the game's neck and the ring of dueling for teleporting around, which brings me into the next part, which is how to get there. Well, first you need to be a member. Go into a member's world, use the game's neck, go to corp, run to the obelisk, teleport until you get to the half snow, half gray dirt part of the wilderness, and run east to the KBD cave. Be careful, this is in the wilderness and there are PKers picking people off all the time. If you have a friend you can trip while running away, your chances of getting away are heavily increased. Trust me, I've done it a few times. I get away every time. And finally, the thing that this video is mostly all about, the loot. We made 5.3 mil. It's like a 2.6 mil split. That's it. Bye. Just kidding. I'm not done yet. So this is the loot. We got around 600 gold, like 2.5k U-logs, 19,000 iron arrows. If you ever need range XP, this is a great way to get iron arrows. We got a few hundred, you know, like runes. We got like a D-Med helm, a few plate bodies, tons of rune items and stuff like that, you know. But overall, it was about 250k an hour. And other than the fact that me and my friend, we were chilling, talking, just kind of joking around, it really wasn't worth it to do that. 250k is just not enough for my account with all my stats. I could easily do 420k per hour at Green Dragons. It's a much lower risk. I could easily teleport out, and if I ever do die, you know, I'm not losing, you know, really much. Maybe a looting bag is probably the worst thing I'd lose, but regardless, yeah, this just isn't a good money making. I would not recommend 10 hours of KBD, but this has been a really long video, or at least for me. I've been working on it for like 4 days. And I put a lot of work into this video, guys. We did record like all 10 hours and we pulled clips from it, as you guys can see throughout the video. So this whole video did take quite a while to put together. So if you guys could leave a like, I would appreciate that a ton. And if you guys also could share the video around with your friends, that would mean a lot to me. I'd really appreciate that. And then if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys get notified every time I upload a video. Also, tell me what you guys want me to do 10 hours of next. Me and my friends, we do have a few more of these that we want to do, and it is duoing, so whatever we're doing, we're duoing 10 hours. I don't want to do solo videos because everybody on YouTube has done everything soloed, but I feel like duoing is kind of new. So yeah, that's about it. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.